Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to PERLA'S Dreams. And if you're new, welcome. We love having you here. Remember to like and subscribe, guys. It really does help with the algorithm. Now, Taurus, this is your reading for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever resonates, and please leave the rest. Your energy is very much screaming revelation. Um, this is a very transformative month and period for you guys. You guys are going through a very constricted, I guess is the word that I want to use. Constricted transformation. It feels very tight, very hard to maneuver type of energy. Ooh, okay. For some of you during this time, you're feeling this energy of disconnect. This energy of like complete disconnect from spirit, from everyone, from everything. It almost feels like it's just you alone in the universe. And for a lot of you, this is the first time experiencing that, and it is part of the process. The same way as like feeling like you're in this blissful high, like completely connected to everything and da 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 da, like that's part of the process as well. A lot of people don't like to talk about this part of the process, right? But you are experiencing it, and what I want to say is that you are not alone. You are not disconnected. It is an aspect of the journey that you must experience. A lot of the times, a lot of the things that we experience during our spiritual journey, especially the initiating aspect of awakening, if that's what you want to call it, has a lot to do with what our purpose in life is going to be and how we are able to either connect or relate to certain energies. So if you're in a field where you're like, let's say if you're a therapist and you want to help people you know, feel connected to other people, learn to connect to other people, how are you going to teach or show somebody if you don't know what disconnect in itself feels like, right? So it's kind of like that energy that I'm picking up, but it's very, for a lot of you, this energy feels very constricted. A lot of you are avoiding or wanting to avoid being in this space, are wanting to you're wanting this part of your journey to kind of be over with. And the thing here is, I'm sorry, I just want to get a little bit of something from my hands. No part of your journey or your process should be rushed. And the more that you try to outrun a specific energy or a specific time within your own journey, within your own evolution, the longer that it's going to feel, the longer that it's going to feel like it's dragging. So instead of trying to run from this, or instead of like just laying in bed waiting for the days to pass, that's not going to help it. Try and immerse yourself into that space to see what it is that you can learn, to see what it is that is trying to show you during this time. uh those moments that you're gonna have where you're just breaking down and you're crying and you're really not sure why you're crying, why you're breaking down, etc. uh Allow yourself to embrace in those phases as well. I feel like when it comes to your emotional aspect, Taurus, there is this space that a lot of the times you have a hard time acknowledging your feelings or acknowledging your emotions. and you have an even harder time allowing them to express themselves. And this is not just in front of other people. I feel like even when you're by yourself, you you sometimes kind of like want to restrain yourself. And I mean, I get it, like a lot of earth signs are like that. Like I know, like I'm a Capricorn, so Capricorns normally do not like to show their emotions in front of other people, right? We hold it in, we bottle it in, and then we'll have like a 5 minute crying fest, anger fest, whatever it is, and then walk away from it like nothing ever happened. But for some of you, you guys are even in this space, like even in in your own privacy with yourself, you have a hard time letting those emotions come out. A lot of a long a very hard time letting yourself express in that way. And this has in a way hinder a lot of connections and a lot of relationships that you've had in the past, because it's not that you don't feel, it's not that those emotions are not there, it's that you don't show them, you don't allow them to come out. And you know, I don't know why is it coming that way. I don't know. It's like you choose and pick what what you allow yourself to feel. And this is probably where this constricting energy is coming in, this space of like it's okay to be human type of thing, Taurus. It's okay to be human. There's a hidden pregnancy. If you are pregnant and you don't know it, congratulations. Um, but there is a hidden pregnancy, and whether it is somebody that is hiding it, maybe you're hiding it from people, people are hiding it from you, or whatever, or the pregnancy itself is hiding, meaning, and you know, it doesn't happen as often, but there are some times when women are pregnant and they don't know that they're pregnant until it's time to deliver or very close to delivering, right? Like they don't really show, they don't really have symptoms, they spot, even though it's not a regular period, they think that it is, and this and that. There is something of that energy happening here. For those of you that this is a hidden pregnancy, meaning that your body is not responding as if you're pregnant, is it is for those of you that have had a hard time getting pregnant in the past, and maybe you're at this point in your life where you've decided to stop trying to get pregnant. It's like you're pregnant by the time you find out you're like 6 7 months into the pregnancy. um for those of you that somebody's hiding a pregnancy, um okay, I don't like that. If somebody's hiding a pregnancy, it may be a child, like a child of yours. Doesn't necessarily have to be a teenager. It can be somebody that is like in their early 20s or something like that. But there is some type of like, I'm gonna say it because that's the way it's coming out. There's some type of like shame about like having a kid out of wedlock, or getting pregnant from a one night stand or something of that energy. So if you do have daughters or you have sons and somebody thinks that they may be pregnant or may have gotten somebody pregnant, please address that without being condescending, without putting your child or your child's girlfriend or whatever down. Things happen, and once it's there, and you have to deal with the situation. What I'm trying to say is like talking crap to your child or to their girlfriend or whatever is not going to fix or remedy the situation that somebody is pregnant. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Okay. Um, no, I'm not a grandma yet. We've had scares. I'm not gonna lie. I I have a soon to be 20-year old, right? But no, not a grandma yet. But what I'm trying because I hear some of you like, oh, very easy to say, but hey, I've been in situations where I thought I was gonna be a grandma, and it's like, you know, we had conversations in regards to it. I'm not a grandma, but you know, I'm coming from that place of like, be being in situations where I thought I was going to be, right? I had to address myself before I could address my child, right? Because I didn't want to make a difficult situation more difficult, right? It's kind of like that. That's what I'm picking up. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Yeah, regardless of whatever, that this is not a pregnancy that gets lost. This is not a child, like there's no miscarriage, there's no abortion. This baby pretty much is really ready, like for delivery by the time somebody finds out about this pregnancy. So if you think that it's something that could be avoided or something of that matter, like this is already in the oven. This has been cooking. By the time you see this video, this has been cooking for like a couple of months now. Okay. Now, by the time you find out, that's a whole different story. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's mad weird. Okay, something happened during, I want to say October, because I keep on seeing like pumpkins and like a harvest fest, like Halloween stuff. Something happened in October that is still bothering you. Like you're still hanging on to something. Now, there it is coming into like this energy of like a betrayal type of thing. So you may have had a significant other that cheated, or and it doesn't have to be like romantically that they cheated on you, like why not financially, like they spend more than where there was some type of transaction, excuse me, some type of transaction between you and somebody else where you felt betrayed, right? Whether this was a significant other or a friend or whatever, and it's like, why are we still sitting on this? Like, we're already in May, well, going into June. These are going to be released end of May, but for June. But it's like, did you not address it? Excuse me. Did you not address it when it occurred? Or was this more of like a repeated behavior that you allow somebody to then continue on with? Because you're really holding on to something that again happened back in like October that you need to kind of like address within yourself. Like if you chose to if you chose to forgive somebody for a betrayal or whatever it is, it is out of their hands already how you view it or how you perceive with it moving forward. The only thing that it's in their hands is their behavior as to like, have they changed? Have they have they made the necessary changes in behavior, whatever it is, to regain your trust? And if they haven't, then you, again, it comes back to you. Like, why are you still continuing to have this person in your life, in your space, whatever? Like, it's almost kind of like this self-inflicting suffering type of thing. And I get it, Taurus, that you're very stubborn, that you're very like, I'm gonna go down this path even if it kills me. And it's like, no, this is like literally torturing you at night. It's like, nah, baby, like let that go, sweetie. Mm-mm. And if you have to let go of the whole person, the whole group, the whole whatever that betray you, let it go. Because the way that you're torturing yourself with this, it ain't cute, it ain't cool, it ain't funny, it's not needed, is what is being told. So again, we're going back to the space of like, what is it that you are allowing yourself to feed yourself? What is it that you are allowing yourself to kind of like revisit or relive on a daily basis? Because that's what it is here. Like a lot of you are reliving something over and over and over again. It's like the person that betrayed you or whatever, like they may have improve with their behavior and everything. So they don't even know that you're still thinking about this, because again, this is something that you are internalizing. But what I don't like about this is the fact that your mind is torturing you with revisiting something, and you need to let that go, love. I know that it's not really what you want to hear. It's, you want me to tell you how wrong they were for betraying you. You want me to tell you how right you are for being upset. Yes and yes, but it was also your choice to keep this person around. It was also your choice to continue on a relationship or whatever it was with this individual after they betrayed you. So, and at the bottom of the deck, the nine of swords, right? This energy of like the self torturing over something. And for those of you that did choose to walk away, then you need to address why you're still lingering on this, why you haven't gotten into a space of like healing this, whether it is to talking to a therapist, whether it is to any type of rituals or anything that you do. There needs to be a letting go of something. All right, let's go ahead and let's see anything else the Taurus needs to know, Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. My ring is coming off. Give me a second. There's something else flipped. There's too many cards. In your and I'm gonna say it like this because this is the way that it's coming up. It's like some of you really want somebody to continuously apologize, to continuously try to make things right, and of course this card is gonna come up, right? The shadow side. A lot of you have to realize or come into this space where somebody apologizing, whether regardless of whether they're sincere or not, is irrelevant. And what I mean by that is your choice is your choice to forgive somebody. And if you're going to forgive somebody, you have to forgive them wholly for the entire aspect of the betrayal. But what you sometimes end up not realizing, or what you like to oversee a lot of the time, Taurus, is the fact that we have the Six of Pentacles here. I don't know why I had to say it. So somebody needed the Six of Pentacles. All right, what was I gonna say? Okay. What you're overseeing here sometimes is the fact that forgiving somebody is a choice. By forgiving somebody does not necessarily mean that you need to allow them back into your life. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to continue on the relationship. And that's where a lot of this issue with this resentment, this anger, this whatever you're having towards this person is that you may have chosen to forgive them, to kind of keep them in your life, to then make them relive this or okay, you want somebody to be in debt to you. Why are we in this space, Taurus? And yeah, you can be upset for me calling you out, but why? If this person betrayed you to a point that it was in October, we're now going into June, and you're still thinking about it, then this betrayal was very, very, very deep, very hurtful. Why is it that you want to keep this person around? Why is it that you want this person to be indebted to you? It's like it makes, to me, it makes no sense. It's like, let this go, let this person go, and move on. Forgive them not because you want to have something to dangle over them. Forgive them because you really want to be done with this. And you really want to be done with this energy. What you're failing to see is that this is This is a self-destructive behavior that you have that, again, it is almost kind of like, and we have here the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I don't know why I want to show them. Nine of Pentacles, and then the Three of Cups in the reverse. There is like this false illusion that you're the bigger person, or you're the bigger whatever, because you forgave this person. But in reality, you're still battling those emotions, those feelings within yourself. So really allow yourself during this time of revelation to really see these patterns, these behaviors, and really move forward so that you can let go of, so you can let go of these feelings that you have towards this betrayal. We have the Lovers in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's nothing here. There at this point, guys. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands, and then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's nothing left within this connection. There's nothing to be saved. There is this repetitive energy that is very much strong within this, as to when are you gonna have your like, it's almost kind of like, when are you gonna have your aha moment when it comes to this? When are you gonna have your revelation when it comes to like walking away from this individual completely? If you have somebody that is continuously betraying you in some sort of way, it's continuously hurting you, whether they are a significant other, a friend, a family member, is irrelevant. I've always said that. The thing here is, why are you holding on to somebody so tightly that can care less about you? And they show it to you through their actions. Through the betrayals, they're constantly showing you what it is that they think of you and how it is that they feel about you. But then you continue to kind of like allow yourself to stay within these connections. All right, so we're going to use the Seasons of the Witch Oracle for your closing message. Hold on, because that's the glare is going to drive me crazy. All right, give me one card for Taurus. One card for Taurus. I have the window, not the window open. I have the blinds open. The curtain slightly pulled to the side. Just enough to see outside the trees, because I can't really see anything else. Oh, why am I sharing that? I don't know. Some of you, this revelations is like, you're pulling the veil just enough to see, so that you can see something clearly. Or so that you can at least see that there's something else on the other side, and not just what's going on in your head. All right, one card for Taurus. We have the Dark Moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. I'm telling you, there's something here that you need to let go of. What number is it? 13. I know, I'm asking you guys as if you guys can respond to me. But you can go ahead and do it, because I do it too when I watch videos and they like ask like a question that I know that they're not directly asking me, and then I still respond. You feel like you're interacting. It's actually pretty cool. All right, let's see. All right. If you're holding the Dark Moon card now, all right, if you're holding the Dark Moon card, know that there is always a chance to start again. Your situation may seem like the end of the road, but it is not, especially for those who know the power of spirit. You must have hope even when things seem too hard to bear. There is always a new moon just a few weeks away, and there will always be a new opportunity waiting for you as well. It may not come as quickly as you like, but hope it is a powerful force that will set things in motion again. Um, yeah, you need whatever happened back in October, around, like, the fall time or whatever, this betrayal, this person, these people, for them, some of you may have been more than just one person. um you need to, you have to throw the whole thing out, like the whole group of, like, let's say if you had a significant other that cheated on you and all of your friends, their friends knew, it's like, throw the whole group out. Like, you don't need them. There was no there was no loyalty within that group, is what I'm trying to say. And I know that it sucks to hear. I know that it sucks to realize it, but this revelation that is coming towards you, it's like, come on, let's move on. Let's move on from this, Taurus. Like, there's so much more out there waiting for you. There's so much more that I feel that you should really allow yourself to experience. Well, guys, as always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.